Hello everyone, I'm Nivethitha, a product specialist from Trina. So today we are going to discuss enabling skills of PTE. So we all know that we have 4 different modules that we have in PTE. They are speaking, reading, writing and listening. And obviously the communicative skills are evaluated. The ability to listen to the audio, to the ability to read and understand and write down the responses and to also speak. And as part of these communicative skills, we also have 6 enabling skills that will be evaluated. Of course, not all enabling skills will be evaluated for all the responses that we give. For some, we need to give oral responses. For some, we need to provide the written responses. We need to write down the summaries. And for some item types, we'll have to choose one from the list of options. So whenever you give oral responses, maybe be it a summary or be it you read the text aloud, so you know the item types that you can expect in the PTE exam, right? So whenever you read or whenever you give your oral responses, your oral fluency, your pronunciation, vocabulary and grammar, these would be evaluated. Of course, grammar would be common for both written and speaking responses. Even when you write down sentences or when you come up with oral responses, you need sentences, you need connectors to combine them together. So grammar is common for both written and oral responses, and fluency of course would be applicable whenever you give the oral responses. And pronunciation, yes, it is also related to the oral responses, and written discourse is something that you use to combine your ideas together when you write down. You have a lot of content, you are expected to write down an essay, a summary in both writing and listening module. So in that case, you are going to be evaluated, your responses will be evaluated based on how well you have combined your ideas together, how well you have structured your responses, right? And of course, when you write down, spelling error has become common to most of us, right? We'll have to make sure that we don't make any errors like that, right? So spelling, written discourse would be evaluated only in the written responses, right? And there is vocabulary, again that is common to both oral and the written responses, the choice of words that we use. Even when we are writing down a summary, we are not expected and it is not advisable to write down the same words as they are discussed in the text or in the audio. Even when you summarize, give your oral response, right? You are then expected to use some words which would convey the same piece of information, but not exactly the same words that you have got in the audio or in the text. So among all these enabling skills, grammar and vocabulary both are evaluated in both the form, and oral fluency and pronunciation are evaluated only when you give your oral responses, and spelling and written discourses are evaluated when you write down your responses. So these are not nothing, something new to you. Those are all as together would be evaluated in the 4 communicative skills that we have. So do focus on these things. So some of us would already be good at spelling, but our problem would be just be with the pronunciation. So focus on where you lag and practice on that. With that, continue to practice, be consistent. You would be able to ace the test. Thank you.